Sometimes a single Bob Dylan song can feel like an entire world. And today, we're going to dive deep into Silvio to uncover the story of a philosopher on a mysterious and pretty world-weary quest. Right from the very first line, we meet a narrator who is just completely defined by his history. This isn't some throwaway line. It's a full-on declaration. His entire future is a bet, and it's placed on the foundation of a complicated, maybe even dangerous past. So, what this does is it sets the stage for this classic character type, one we see in so much great storytelling. A character who's caught between the sheer weight of what's already happened and the relentless march of what's still to come. And the thing is, he's not fighting it. He's not wallowing in self-pity or anything like that. He's just a guy who gets the hand he's been dealt and has already accepted the terms of his life.
And this line, it just nails this tone of stoic realism. He's not getting all nostalgic for some good old days. He's just pragmatically acknowledging that, yeah, life has its ups and downs. For everybody, it's a universal idea delivered with this kind of world-weary shrug.
So, okay, this acceptance of his past, it leads him to a very particular way of seeing things. He lives by this really strict, almost unfeeling code, basically a philosophy of pure exchange. Yeah, in his world, nothing's free. Every action has a reaction, every single gain requires a sacrifice. It's a worldview that's just totally stripped of any sentimentality, operating like a cold, hard ledger. And this line right here, it just perfectly sums up his core belief. It's not a complaint, it's a fundamental law of his universe, as certain as gravity. For this guy, life is just one long series of transactions. That's it. But he takes this idea even further, seeing this inherent, unavoidable link between joy and suffering. One can't exist without the other. So for him, pleasure and pain aren't really opposites at all. They're just two sides of the same coin. So what's the takeaway here? The crucial point is his advice, not just to himself, but to us too. Accept the cost. Understand the terms of the deal you're making with life, pay the price, and don't waste your breath complaining about it. Okay, so if you think like this, it kind of naturally leads you to reject what most people think of as success, right? So if everything has a price, what does our guy actually value? Right here, he just throws material wealth out the window. He knows that money is powerless to fix the really deep, essential human problems. Things like lost love, regret, or a spirit that's just been hardened by life. So instead of money, our narrator claims to have something way more powerful. We're not talking about financial power. This is something else entirely. A personal, almost supernatural ability that seems to bend the rules of reality itself. Just listen to what he claims he can do. Summoning rain from a clear sky, healing with a simple touch, even charming an inanimate object like a train. This is not the kind of stuff a rich guy brags about. No, these are the claims of, what? A magician? A shaman? Someone who's playing a totally different game. But all this unique power, this whole philosophy, it's not just for show. It's all building toward one single driving purpose. And we find out what that is in the song's haunting refrain. And there it is. That's not just a catchy chorus, is it? That's a straight-up mission statement. He's talking to someone, Silvio, telling him he has to leave to chase down some profound and forbidden knowledge. So yeah, this is it. His whole philosophy, the way he rejects wealth, all those strange powers, it's all been pointing him toward this one, single, final goal. He's on a hunt for the ultimate truth, a secret you can only learn by crossing that final line between life and death. So you gotta wonder, what is it about this weird, philosophical song that gives it so much staying power? Why has the story of a philosopher-magician resonated for so many years? Well, a huge part of the answer has to be its co-writer, the legendary Grateful Dead lyricist Robert Hunter. Hunter's work was just soaked in American myth and folklore, all these stories of wandering souls on some kind of quest. And you can feel that spirit baked right into this song's DNA. And look, this song's appeal isn't just some academic thing. Check out this number, 596. That's how many times Dylan has performed this song live. That's an incredible number. It shows this is not just some deep cut, it's a core piece of the story he's been telling on stage for decades. And this timeline really puts the song's incredible life into perspective. It first popped up on the album Down in the Groove and was played live for the first time back in 1988. From that point all the way up to a recent performance in 2024, this narrator's quest has echoed through concert halls for nearly 4 decades.
You know, in the end, the narrator isn't asking us for our approval. He's not looking for our judgment on his strange life or his kind of morbid quest. He just tells us what he's going to do. So instead of looking to us for validation, he offers his story up to nature and to time itself. He's just going to sing his song and see if it resonates, see if it creates an echo out there. And that's where the song leaves us, with this final, really provocative thought. It completely flips the whole philosophical question back on us, because after all this time, the song is the echo. And whether that echo proves he was right or wrong, well, that's something we have to decide for ourselves.